Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be going over one of GoHighLevel's newest features that they dropped, which is the IVR feature. IVR stands for Interactive Voice Response, and it's basically like a phone-based assistant. It uses recorded messages to help the caller with information or services that they need without them having to talk to a real person. So you may have seen this before if you ever called a big company. Instead of talking to a real person who picks up the phone, it's just going to be a robot that says, press 1 to do this, press 2 to do that, or press 3 to be taken over here, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to set all this up. You can do this for your own business, or this is something that you can sell to your clients. But before we get started, if you guys haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And now let's get into it. So the first thing you're gonna have to do to make this work is come over here to settings, and then come over here to where it says phone numbers, and you're gonna need to buy a new phone number for the sub account that you're doing this on. So if you're doing this for yourself, most likely you already have a number for your business, or if you're doing this for a business owner, you can go ahead, come over here, click add number, and then click right here so you can get a number for the business. After you got a phone number that you can use, you're just gonna wanna come back out of here, come to where it says automation, and then you're just gonna wanna create a new workflow. So now if we just scroll down here, GoHighLevel already has a built out template that we can use and that we can work off of. I'm just gonna click right here where it says IVR. So I'm just gonna quickly go through this workflow and show you how this is all built out so you guys can better understand how this works. So the first thing that's gonna happen is a start IVR trigger. So to add this trigger, you just click add new trigger, search up IVR, and then right here is the trigger that we're gonna wanna use. And of course I can't add it because it's already added right here. So if I click on this trigger, all you're gonna wanna do is come down here and choose the phone number that you wanna use to activate this workflow, and then when you're done you can exit out of here. So now whenever someone calls that phone number, this workflow will initiate, and the first thing that's going to happen is a welcome message. So if I click on this first action is going to be called say/play IVR, and right here in this box we can go ahead and write out the welcome message that we want the robot to say. So for this example I just wrote, welcome to LeadLife, the all-in-one marketing solution, thank you for calling. And then you can also go ahead and choose if you want this to be said in a man voice or a woman voice, but for this example we're just going to keep it as a woman. And then let's say that you don't like the sound of GoHighLevel's robot voices. Instead of where it says say a message, you could change this to play a message, and then you can go ahead, record your own voice file, and then when you're ready you can upload it right here. And then when you're done with that you can go ahead and save that action. So after this welcome message, what the workflow will do next is collect input from the caller. So this action is called gather input on call, and this will basically give the caller a list of menu options that they can choose from. So if you look down here, it says press 1 to hear the list of services, press 2 to leave a voicemail, or press 3 to talk to a member of our team. So if you also come down here where it says stop gathering after seconds, you're just going to want to write 10 right here. And what this will do is give the caller 10 seconds to decide what they want to choose, 1, 2, or 3. So we can go ahead and save action. And now what's going to happen next is going to be an if else condition. And this is basically just going to break up the workflow in 4 different sections. So if the caller types 1, they'll be taken down this path. If they type 2, they'll be taken down this path. And then 3, they'll come down here. And then if the caller doesn't type in anything, they'll come down here. So if you come over here, type in if else, this is how you can branch out your workflows. So I'm just going to click on the one that's already here. As you can see here, this is the first branch that says press 1. This one says press 2, press 3, and you're just going to want to come over here and make sure that where it says digits, you select collect input from caller and then digits. And the reason why you want to choose collect input from caller is because if you take a look right here, you just want to make sure that these branches match this action right here that says collect input from the caller. And then you want to make sure that the first branch says 1, the second branch says 2, and then the third branch says 3, and then you can go ahead and save action. So now let's say that someone wants to hear a list of our services and they press 1. This is where we'll give the caller a list of our services. So here's what I said right here. Here's the list of services which are being catered by our business. And then I wrote email marketing, SMS marketing, social media automation, funnel creation, webinar services, SEO services, content marketing, paid advertising, analytics and reporting, and reputation management. So next after this, we can go ahead and add to this branch. And I'm just going to come down here to the IVR section and then choose gather input on call. And then for this message right here, I can say something like this, press 1 to connect with a specialist, or if you wish to hang up, you can do so now. And then down here, we can make this 10 seconds again, and then save action. And now we're just gonna wanna add an if else condition. So I'm just gonna type if else, connect with a specialist. And then for this first branch, we're just gonna type press 1, and then I'm gonna click here, go to where it says IVR gather, and then I'm gonna select number 2, gather input on call, which is this one right here. And then digits is, and then this is gonna be if someone presses 1, and then this is the only branch that we're gonna add, and then we can go ahead, save action. So now if someone presses 1, they'll come down here, and then we can go ahead and connect the caller with a specialist. And to do that, we'll just click on this, come over here to the IVR section once again, and then choose connect to call, and then we could just name this connect call specialist. And then down here, you're just going to want to select the user that you want the call to be connected to, and then when you're done with that, you can save that action. So now if we come over to branch 2, this is going to be if someone presses 2 and they want to send a voicemail. For this action, it's going to be called say/play, and this is what the robot's going to say, please record your message once you have recorded your message, press the pound symbol to mark it complete. And then after the robot says that, this action will trigger, and this action is called record voicemail, and this action will just record the voicemail that the caller sends. And then if we go to branch 3, this is if someone presses 3 and they want to connect with an agent. What this will do is automatically connect the caller with a real person. So we're just going to choose the person that we want to connect with the caller, and then the caller will come over here if they don't press anything. So what's going to happen first is a say/play action, and this is just going to say you have not entered a valid input. Please listen to the options again and make a valid selection. So once this message is said, we can just go ahead and repeat the whole entire process. So what you can just do is delete this whole section down here. So I'm just going to click on delete all actions, and then I'm just going to come up here and then copy this right here, copy all actions from here, and then I'm just going to paste that right here. So just like that, the workflow is going to repeat. So this is just a basic example of an IVR system that you guys can build out for your business. And then of course, you guys are going to want to customize this to your liking. So now I want to show you guys a little more complex IVR system. So this IVR system right here that I built out is a more complex one, and this one's going to be good if you guys have a big business yourself with multiple departments, or if you're building this for a client who has multiple departments, or you can use this if you just want to make your business look more professional and bigger than what it really is. So the first thing that's going to happen is the welcome message, and this will just basically be the same welcome message as before. And then right here will be the menu options that the caller can choose from. This says press 1 for sales and account information, press 2 for technical support, press 3 for marketing services, press 4 for billing and payments, press 5 for more options. So as you can see here, if someone calls your business and this is what's being said, they're going to think that your business has multiple departments and that you have a really big team, and this will make your business look more legit. So after that, again, we're going to add an if-else condition, and this is just going to branch the automation into 6 different paths. So as you can see here, if someone presses 1, they'll be taken over here to sales and account information. So right here it says press 1 for new account inquiries, pricing and subscription details, or press 2 for existing account information and upgrades. So after this, I just added a new if-else statement right here that created 2 more branches. So if someone chooses account inquiries, they'll be taken over here and get connected with Bob Smith in the account inquiries department, or if they press 2, they'll come over here and get connected with Jack Johnson with the existing account information and upgrades department. And then if you take a look right here, if they press number 2, they'll be taken to technical support. And then right here it says press 1 to speak with a live representative regarding software related issues, or press 2 to connect with a team member for assistance with integrations, or press 3 to talk to a live agent for help with website and landing page concerns. So then again, if the caller chooses 1, they'll come over here and get connected with someone that will help them with software concerns. If they click on 2, they'll be taken to here where they'll get help from someone from integration support. And then if they type in 3, they'll come over here where they'll get connected with someone to help them with website and landing page assistance. And then this just keeps going. So if someone presses 3, marketing services, press 2 to learn more about our SMS campaigns, press 3 to learn more about our social media automation services, and then press 4 for funnel creation, and then press 5 for webinar assistance. And then over here, if someone presses 4, this will say press 1 for assistance with billing inquiries, press 2 to make a payment, or press 3 for detailed invoice information. So then again, it's just going to do the same thing. Depending on which number that they press, they'll be connected with someone to go over whichever they chose. And then over here, if they press on number 5 for more options, the robot will then say press 1 to explore API integrations, press 2 for a sneak peek of upcoming features, or press 3 to share your valuable feedback with us. And then again, depending on which number they choose, they'll be taken to a specific path where they'll then be connected with someone who specializes in the area that they chose. So even if you guys don't have different departments that you can take your callers to, let's say that you have a small team or you're just a one-man band, having an IVR system like this can still benefit you tremendously, because instead of having these call connections connect to different departments, you could just have these all connect to your phone personally, where you can take care of everything yourself. And this will just make your callers feel like you have a big team and that you're a well-established business. Now, when building out an IVR system for your client, if you need help building this out and you need some ideas, you can go ahead and use Chat GPT. So let's say that I'm doing this for a solar business. I can go ahead and ask Chat GPT, give me an IVR workflow template for a solar business. And just like that, Chat GPT will give me a template outline that I can use and that I can go off of. As you can see here, these are the menu options. Press 1 for residential solar, press 2 for commercial solar, press 3 for solar panel maintenance and repairs, or press 4 for billing and account information. And you could do this for any industry that you're working for. So if I come down here, I can also say now do it for a landscaping business, and then here you go. Press 1 for residential, press 2 for commercial, press 3 for lawn maintenance and care, or press 4 for billing and appointment information. It's going to be really easy building this out inside of GoHighLevel. All right, so now I'm going to call the number to test the IVR system. So this is what it's going to sound like.
Welcome to LeadLit, the all-in-one marketing solution. Thank you for calling. Press 1 for sales and account information. Press 2 for technical support. Press 3 for marketing services.
Then I can press 3 to learn about the
Press
marketing
1 to
services.
engage with our experts on email marketing. Press 2 to discuss SNM.
And then it's just going to go through all of the marketing services that I have. So if you don't like how GoHighLevel's robot voice sounds, you can just go ahead on Google and search for an AI voice, and then you can just create your messages with AI voice and then download the file and then upload that file into GoHighLevel where I showed you before. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Before you leave, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and also I would appreciate it if you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one.